good morning, I would say. Or I would also say le good morning because I'm in Le France. I actually am. I'm looking at the... Why am I looking at the screen? That's not professional. I have to look in this thing. So, I'm in Puto, which is... I hope I say this correctly because otherwise it's a bad word. Puto. I think Pierre is going to photobomb me. I think Pierre is going to come in my video.
Sure, I'm going to come into your video. I am in Facebook. How you doing, Henning? Are you happy to be there?
Here?
Yeah.
Or there?
Yeah, everywhere. You are always everywhere.
Well, I had to sleep in a bed with Jens.
Okay, is that a problem?
That wasn't very sexy.
Okay. So tonight we sleep together?
When I heard I'm invited to France to like share a bed with someone, I wasn't thinking about fucking Jens from PJD, okay? Well, thanks for inviting us. I said we're in Puto, but apparently there's a bad word that I'm not supposed to say.
Yeah, it is putain.
What is that?
Putain is like whore in English. So you never say putain, or you say putain all the time in French. If you say it all the time, it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the more you say fuck, the less it loses its meaning.
Exactly. Yeah,
Putain.
Yeah, putain.
But this is puto.
And here it is puto. And you can combine, you can say putain de merde, which is like holy fuck.
Shit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The things I'm learning in Le France, it's amazing.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
So, as Jens and I, wait a second, Jens. As Jens and I are approaching Puto, we're looking at the list of exhibitors and we were like, guitars. And there's two pick manufacturers. There's two people who do picks. And like, why? Why is there someone making picks? I mean, do you really have to go to a trade show and do picks? And we were making fun of the pick maker. Then we walk around the show, and the thing that impresses us most, we get bitten in the ass by our own something that we said, is the picks. This is the thing that actually we were like, oh, this is so cool. Fuck the guitars. So all the way here, we're bitching about it, and then, that's what happened. So this is Riki over there. Where's Riki? Riki's over there. There's Riki. Ricky's the pick maker. Riki doesn't speak English. Learn English, Riki. He's like, no, fuck English. Le pique. I don't know. How do you say pick in French? Le pique? Pick in French.
Mediator Mediator.
Plectrum. Mediator. There are things you learn here. So let's look at some. I'm going to have Le Jens, man, the le close-up camera. Oh my God, how many times am I going to say le? Let's start with the ridiculous stuff, Jens, here. So I said to Riki, this is amazing because it's exactly my logo colors. I mean, how freaking beautiful is this? But what the fuck is wrong with him? Because this is a pick for ogres. I mean, look at my hand. That is insane. It's also 50 meters thick. And I said, is this for bass? And he said, no, it's guitar. Obviously, le guitar. I love the colors. And then he's got another one in that color, which I actually played with the guitar. With a couple of minutes, you can actually get used to it, but I mean, this is utterly ridiculous. And it is so beautiful because, again, my logo colors. And then, Jens, can you film from the top here? Because his display is amazing. So I said, hey, this is broken. Well, actually, it is not. It's clear. It's a wooden pick with clear acrylic on top, or resin. Absolutely beautifully done. So the colors he's got for these with the resins is absolutely amazing. But there's so much more that he has. I mean, there's a lot to discover here, which is why we were pretty much flabbergasted. Then we looked at these, tough to get out of it. I mean, again, his display is fucking aluminum, caded something. Oh, look, I can turn it off. Ha ha. Oh, different intensities for the light. Wow. Maybe I'm more intrigued by the display than the actual picks. So this is actually pretty interesting. Thank you, Jens. Because it is offset. So the place where you pick is actually, let me see, here. But then you see it's not symmetrical. It's offset. And I think when you go with your thumb from here, you just have more of a pick in your hand there very interesting, and I'd be very intrigued to actually play this. I usually play chicken pigs, you know that. The Badass 3. But this does look very interesting. Very interesting. What else do we have? Let's stay here for a while. I hope Jens gets all this because this camera doesn't. That's why we have a second camera now. I spare no expense for you. We got... Okay, this is also resin, but roughed on one side. How does it... Come on, here. Gotta zoom in. Zoom in on this, come on. Resin and rough on one side. And you can play it 3 times because it's got 3 pointy ends. It's a milkstone, okay, interesting. That shape he's got in different designs. And then we get to titanium. Oh, super light. If your picks are too heavy, and of course, this is way freaking cool. And if you think we're done there, no, we're not. Wooden picks. Come on, top. Come on, top, Jens. I said to you last night. Wooden picks. I played wooden picks for a while. Here you got more of the big ones with designs on them. And then, of course, we get to the more normal shaped picks. Which was the one that I immediately picked up? Get it? Picked up because it's a pick. I think it was these, which I find very interesting because that's more my size, my thickness. Love the color. Rough on one side. It's got some riffly things there. Why? Is it for pick slide? I'm getting a thumbs up. It's for pick slide. It actually has a pick slide ridge in it, so you don't slide off your string. Very cool. These are $10. I mean, that's absolutely fair. Loads of different colors, loads of different designs, slightly different shapes, slightly different materials. Now we get into crazier designs with, again, these are all thick. If you need like a 0.6, that's not what this guy does. But I mean, how beautiful is this? That is absolutely beautiful. And there's so many more. I don't even know where to start. This is a little bit smaller than what I just had, but equally beautiful. And if you need more of an 80s vibe, keep the camera right there, Jens. Neon, also John Mayer song, showing my knowledge in music. Kerilit. I don't know what that is. It's a pick. Kerilit. Kryptonite, yeah. And then what the crap? This is a see-through. Jens is fucking up. You got it? Way cool. I like the feel of this. That's cool. Okay. We're moving down. Also, gold sparkle, obviously, if you're into gold sparkle. Who isn't? And now we're getting to different materials. What is this? What do we have here? $26 for... That's a metal. Titanium, but in this case, not hollowed out. So it's got a little bit more weight to it. Also, the pick scrape edges. And this very likely will last you forever because I don't think that your string is going to scratch this. But he has loads of titanium picks with different kind of shapes hollowed out. And this weighs nothing. And then you can actually see me through the pick. How cool is that? And that feels extremely nice. Sorry for turning my back on you. This feels extremely nice. And then we've got some that are probably more for hanging around a necklace because they have a hole up here, so you can actually put it on a necklace. And that's an enamel inside titanium. You can, of course, play it, but that's more like the pick of destiny, put it around your neck and, show that you're cool. Loads of different designs. Again, Jens, come down here. Show the different designs. Something de la muerte, something, and there's a thing with a There's gears in there. That's crazy. There's more of a Transformers theme. And look at the gears in here. Are those actual gears? Is this real? Real gears? Whoa! This is real gear. Whoa! Okay, there's a bike. There's a bike in this one. That is ridiculous. And these are brass? I mean, but there's a bike. Why would you get the brass if there's a bike? Come on. Cool dudes with sunglasses. There is so much shit here. Wow. More difficult to play because you really have to play right here on the spike. If you're playing here, you're getting stuck on the string. So this is a pick for a professional. But I saw this hollowed out as well in titanium. It feels as if Riki doesn't leave the house and makes picks all fucking day long and comes up with more and more and more crazy ideas. This is very, very fine craftsmanship and somewhere between usable tools and art, I think. Some of these are very clearly, that's a pick that you use. Some of these are clearly to be worn and shown as a sign of your guitar player, something like this. But he does really, really fine work, and you can find this. It's the artisan Plectrier, and then Riki. I don't know, it's not very, Riki isn't very artisan, but I mean, you know, a Manuel would be very artisan. But Riki, okay, fine, that also works. And if you go to Riki minus Le, get it, minus Plectrier, that's of course French for pick, .com? Is that the whole address? That is strange. I put the whole address down. Frickin' French people now are not even doing .com now. Or .fr. They're just doing away with dots. Fuck le dot. That's what they're saying. So you can even get little test bags for 25 bucks. Test bag. Or test le bag. Or le test le bag. Oh my god. I need to stop this. That was it. So, pretty cool shit that he's got. First video from Puto here in Paris. We're only here for a day, and then we're doing the track home for another 8 hours. And that's what Jens and I do for you. And sleep in the same bed to save money. That has nothing to do with you. That's just us being cheap. Thanks, Jens, for doing this. Thanks, Riki. Animals at the end.